Hey y'all, Final Destination here. Why is that my voice when I start my intros? Look. Hey, Final Destination here. Back with another video. I can whoa, I don't know why it don't be showing up when I want it to.
Boy, if you don't
Before I started recording this, I thought the girl Isis was very cool, but she was FaceTiming me and it hung right up. She said, oops.
psych, that's the wrong number. But anywho,
I just started thinking about something. That looks really pretty. I'm proud of myself for the most minimal of things. Do y'all know?
Here's the motherfucking tea.
Do y'all know? The other day, I said it's like, do y'all know, if y'all not my friends and y'all watching this, then I guess you don't know nothing about my personality at all. So anybody who's watching this, if I'm not just talking to myself, okay, so when I said I just been like doing like events and then like I went to one party, so I'm just gonna do this eye and then I'm gonna do this eye because I'm not one of them people who gotta do like do because even if I mess up, it just is what it is. I don't care no more. I hope it don't get dark before I'm done filming this. Anyway, so yeah, I've been doing events or whatever. Like I hosted this open mic the other day. Like I just been doing stuff, you know. If you're watching this video, you know I got second place. Second place was the YPA position, which is Youth Poet Ambassador. Oh my god, can y'all just get into that? Just get into that. I don't need to be blind to them. And when I hosted the open mic, she was there. That was cool. Like it was fun. Like it was actually really fun because I'm a clown and the other YPA is like definitely more interpersonal than me. Like she's better like with people. I am terrible around people. I just say, I don't know, sometimes I don't know what to say out my mouth. I just be making jokes. I be thinking I'm so funny. And then if you laugh at me, I'm just gonna keep going. So man, just don't entertain me. Do not entertain me because I'm a clown. Anyway, so when I've been taking this black zorking it out. So anyway, yeah, so I hosted that, and then today is, like, in real time, today is, what is today? Wednesday? Today is Wednesday. Last Thursday, well, first of all, I was late as I don't know what, but I didn't know I was, like, hosting or whatever. I didn't know I was, like, a special guest. I thought we were just going to an event as a unit. And so, like, you know, as a patron or whatever. So apparently, like, I was supposed to be there, but I was late. But when I got there, like, I was just, like, performing, and then, like, ain't nobody had no questions or nothing. So I just did my 2 little pieces, and then we just stood there, took a little photo, and I left. Then I chilled out with some folks, with the other YPA and another friend of ours. And then I went home. But anyway, so that event, like I said, it wasn't really like people asking a lot of questions. But then this one girl did ask a question. Well, she asked 2 questions. And the first question, I didn't really get the answer because, like, the other 2 people answered. And then when I went to answer, like, they just never let me answer. So I just let it go. But I don't know, stuff like that bothers me. I don't really be trying to say nothing because, I don't know, for some reason I be caring what people think about me when those people don't, like, change the colors to milk, like, but I really be caring. I be caring or whatever, and I shouldn't. But anyway, so yeah, I didn't say nothing. So then she asked the second question, and at first I wasn't ready to be able to answer that either. But then I was like, sis. Well, the girl answered for me. Cause alright, so the question was, how do you when we first started doing poetry, were we like nervous about getting on stage and stuff like that? Or was we just nervous about performing, period? So when I got to answering, cause basically, like, in my opinion, like, I definitely get nervous. I get nervous when I'm competing. Just performing, I don't really get nervous because it's like, only places I perform at is like open, like if it's an open mic or something like that, then like you're really, like, that's the whole point, to not be nervous, just to do your thing and do whatever you want to do. Not nervous there. What kind of makes me nervous is like when people, like, if somebody already has an idea of me, like, but they don't really know me, like if somebody talked me up to somebody, or like sometimes I don't even know if people talk me up to some. Should I put purple? No, that's doing too much. Somebody. Or I don't like having a reputation, because then it's something you have to live up to, and I'm kind of getting nervous right now talking about it. Like, that's the kind, like, when I get nervous, like, my stomach just starts hurting, and like I start feeling sick. But I don't get the kind of nervous this way is gonna prevent me from doing anything. Like, even like with my anxiety, it's just like I just gotta, like, I can't talk like this, which is why I say, like, I'm not very interpersonal, because like meeting people and talking to people freaks me out. But like if I just gotta do my thing, I just gotta do my thing. Like, yeah. So when the girl asked, I was just like, I mean, like, I don't want to sound like cocky or nothing, but because of what I was about to say. So when I'm saying that, like, somebody was like, oh, well, you are cocky. Mamas, could y'all hear that? Ooh, excuse me. Anyway, man, so she like, no, you are cocky. First of all right, so let me break this down. I don't know, it really made me feel away, and I feel like if I don't talk about it, I'm just gonna keep feeling like a way about it. And I feel like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like people know what type of person I am and know that I'm like not very interpersonal, not very confrontation. Like, even though I'll say whatever I want in my mouth, like, I'm very, like, just like off the hand, but I'm not very, like, I don't really like confrontation. I feel like a lot of people know that about me. Like, even if you don't know me well, you're gonna know that I'm not a confrontational person unless I really, really do not like you, and I'm just like, do you want to fight? Or not, do not like you, but like if you're like trying to play with me, and I'm like it's not no, like, I don't really like bickering with people, especially if it's somebody that I'm supposed to be like cool with or cordial with or work with or something. I'm not ready to bicker with you, but it's either like, I'm like, you want to fight, or I'm just not ready to do it. So yeah, I'm not very confrontational. So I think people think that means say whatever you want, and what's she gonna do about it? Like, you feel like somebody's not gonna say something back does not mean that means you should be a jerk. Like, that don't make sense. And to me, like, you could say that, like, you can say that, especially for somebody that's like, we're supposed to be, you want to act like we're friends, we're supposed to be cool and all this and all of that. But I mean, we still are cool. Like, that doesn't like make me think like you're not cool, but it just makes me think like, oh, so you feel like you can't say how you feel like directly. Hold on. Like I said, there's a time and place for all things. So if somebody like, even if you really feel that way, like a deep, which I feel like, I don't feel like people really feel that way about me, because I feel like, I guess people who don't know me might feel like that, because I don't like, and like how I say, I'm not confrontational and stuff like that, and how like it's like I'm just like, you want to fight or something, because I am very like, I don't like being like saying it's like weak or whatever. So I don't like even if I'm nervous, which is what I was ready to tell the girl, like if I'm nervous, I don't like to show it. So like, well, even if I don't, it's not even I don't like to show it sometimes. Sometimes it's just that's not how my nervousness comes out, and like, oh, I can't talk, or I can't like do what I need to do. My nervousness is more of a feeling inside me, or like, and if you really know me, then yeah, you're gonna be like, oh, she's nervous, are you okay, da da da. But if you don't know me, I guess it just come off as like she thinks she's somebody. Well, I don't know. But anyway, I feel like long story short, anybody who actually knows me knows I get nervous, knows I'm nervous like all the time. So I feel like anybody who knows me know I get nervous. I'm not really like cocky. And I also feel like it's a difference in being cocky and just knowing who you are and knowing like what you can do. So, and like, even like, don't underestimate anybody, but also just know who, like, especially if you compete in something like not real competition, and real competitive people want like actual competition. They don't want to just win because they showed up. That's like if you in a certain type of sport and it's like 16-year-olds playing against 7-year-olds, like that just don't make, like, it's not real competition, because they're like little kids. Like, anyway, so I definitely know that about myself, and I know like, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm just like, I mean, anybody could win, especially. So you never know how things are gonna work out. So I don't count people out totally, but you just gotta know your strengths and your weaknesses. You can't just always, like, even though sometimes like I'm very even though like I'm very self-conscious, I also know who I am. Like, I'm not dumb. Like I'm not that self-conscious, so it's like everybody's competition to me. No, it'll be like everybody's like, some people to me are just not competition, but the people who are competition, they might just like, I could be here and they right here, but to me they're like up here, and I'm like freaked out about competing with them. Anyway, so because of that, and because a lot of times people I'm competing against are older than me, and you know, people older than you, especially with me being so young, they're just like, they're looking at people as like a little kid, and I don't like being looked at as a little kid, because like that's irritating. Like, then people wanna, oh no, like I don't know, don't like try to belittle me in my face. Like, that's just irritating. Like, so I'm very know your strengths, know your weaknesses. Boom. Also, like I said, I'm very I don't want to show my weaknesses, even if I have them. Like, I don't want to show I'm scared. I don't want to So that being said, to some people that could come off, that could read as, oh, she's cocky. Okay. So, or maybe I say stuff in my mouth and people are like, she's cocky. But I don't think I'm cocky. First of all, what my point was, what I was gonna say. I don't think I'm not cocky, but I'm gonna say I'm not cocky, but I am very like, I try to, even if it's a false confidence, I try to be confident. I try to not let the competition, I mean, people don't really like, they're not like the type of competition that's like, oh, we're gonna try to make you feel like get in your head and stuff like that. It's not like that, but I just mean, don't, even if you think like you're not gonna win or something like that, I'm not trying to show all of that. I'm not trying to, yeah, you get it. And also, once I'm on stage, like I kind of know what it is or what it ain't. So that was the whole point of why I was even saying anything about cockiness in the first place. So once I get to saying that, I feel as though, like on that end, that's that. Other than that, I also feel like, I just feel like I'm very self-conscious in my stuff, and I always like I even like run my stuff past people, or I try to run my stuff past somebody before anybody, like before I do it in front of a crowd. I try to, I'm just very particular and overthinking type person, so I just try to make sure things go how they need to go. Boom. So that's that. My point is not to say that like, oh, if you think I'm cocky, you shouldn't say that. My point is to say, like, you know how somebody can do something for the shock value, and that's what I feel like was happening. Like, we're like, you know, we're in front of people where you've never said this to me. Yeah, we've had conversations about stuff. You know, it's just when you do something for like shock value to me, it is like, it turns, like, not even it turns me off, it's just like, I'm like, okay, what was the point of that? Or like, it makes me feel like a way about you, like, okay, so let's say you're not going for shock value, you just felt like sometimes I just say stuff because that's how I really feel, and it might not be that I should have said it, but I'm just being honest. So if that's the case, right, like, you telling me like you could have never said this beforehand, could have never said this, never, not once did it cross your mind to say, because to me, like, when it's something like that, like, if it's just something shady, then it's something shady. But if it's something that's like an actual character flaw, or like something that's like can get you, like, if I feel like, oh, like, if I feel like my friend act away, right, in public or something, that could lead to like either not their downfall, but just lead to like not the best outcome, I'm gonna put it in the air. Like, I'm gonna be like, oh, yo, chill, like, so-and-so, nah, like, you know, like, you ain't gotta talk to yo like that, nah. I'm not petty, like, or I'm not petty, but I'm like, I want my friends to be the best them they could be. If you don't take my advice, then that's cool. Like, who am I to give you advice? I'm not, most of my friends are older than me, most of my friends, like, but certain stuff, if you, but the day hand, I know the right way to do it, then I'm not just gonna be like, I'm not telling you, figure it out. Like, no, because that's petty. That I won't want nobody to treat me like that. So, if you think that I'm cocky, or you feel like when I talk to you, I'm being cocky, or this, that, and the other, I feel like you could have said, like, you could say that to me before you say that on the stage, whereas people are looking at you, you got the attention right now, and, you know, like, you've never said this to me before, so now I'm sitting here shocked. Not even shocked, just like, what was the point in that? Like, what are you trying to prove? That means either you really, if you really think I'm cocky, cool. You really think I'm cocky, but that also means you kind of like, I feel like you just been acting like either scared to say it, or you just ain't want to say it because you want me to come off cocky to people. Like, if I genuinely come off cocky to people, that means like you want me to come off cocky to people so that it could be like, what, you're the sweet, genuine, like, I don't know. It just made me feel like I don't know how to deal with you no more, because now you feel the way about me, but you can't say it to me, you say it to a group of people so that I can sit there looking stupid in the middle of my, right. So that just made me feel away. I don't like that. So if y'all got a friend that do something that y'all don't like, right, well, not even that you don't like personally, but you feel like it's not a good trait to have. Like, to me, as any person who's doing something like any artistic thing or any public entertainment type thing, even not entertainment, just you gotta interact with people in the public, and this and that. Being cocky is not, which later on in the day people were like, I mean, that's a good thing, but to me that's not a good thing, because you know the word cocky generally has a negative connotation. So like if you feel like I'm doing something with a negative connotation, and being cocky is something you could fix, something that's not like really a personality, like that is just your personality, you can't change it. That's not how that works. So if you feel like that, you don't say something to me ever, like I mean ever, like never said it to me ever in your life, but you feel so comfortable, that's like you've been waiting for a moment to say it, which that means you don't feel comfortable to me, which means you could be thinking a lot of stuff about me and like scared to say it. And I mean, if you think I'm cocky, then you might think I'm intimidating or whatever, which I can understand, but I don't want to sit around somebody who, well, not even just sit around, but it's like I gotta watch how I carry myself around somebody who was just always intimidated by me, or is scared to tell me how they really feel about me. Like, that's why, like, which a lot of people aren't like that, but even like when every now and then when I make some friends, like I say every now and then because I'll make friends and then like we'll be cool for a little while and then we just stop talking, and it's not like we be beefing or nothing, just like it is what it is. I make like school friends, like we cool while school ends, but when the summer come, probably not gonna talk. So like I like to check up on people, like not check up on people, just make sure I ain't doing nothing, or like if you like say this and this and that about me, like, yo, you're not just saying that because you feel like you gotta say that like because I'm gonna get mad if you don't sound like that, or like you think I might like get my feelings hurt or something, because I don't want nobody feel like they gotta treat me like that. Like I'm not no little kid. Like y'all can talk to me like I'm real. Like I don't know. Like I'm not really I'm a sensitive person, but I'm not ready to like say nothing to you about it. Like, and I would rather know how you really feel than you just sit here and tell Stacy and Karen, but I'm sitting right here and you never said nothing to me. Like, so I just ask people like, hey, like, or like certain things. Like if somebody like compliment me a lot, I'll be like, you don't gotta say that. Like you don't gotta like if I feel like you just saying it because like you think I'm something, like I'm good. Like push come to shove, I'd rather you just like, you don't gotta give me fake stuff. Like you just don't gotta be fake with me. I'm just not that type of person. I don't know why my camera just cut off like that. That was really weird. That just like threw me off. But I was saying, if you know me in real life, say something. Say something like what I'm like, or like just say something. Cause I need people to comment. I need people to subscribe. You know what? Right now, if you're watching this video, I don't care if you never watch another video again, subscribe. I need the numbers, honey. I need the numbers. Subscribe, like it, like, comment, subscribe. Right, the story I just told, like, I've been thinking, like, that happened, like, when I say Thursday, I don't know, it happened like a week ago. And I've been talking about it ever since. Cause I just feel like, I just be wanting to know how people really feel about me. But the problem is, like, why do I care so much about what people think about me? Like, that really, like, it's like, and that's another thing that bothers me, that I care so much. Cause I care so freaking much. And I was like, well, no, you don't really care about what people think about you. You just care about how you care, like, it's not so much that I don't want you to feel a way about me. It's that I don't want to be seen as a certain, like, it's mostly about me, which, I mean, I don't care, because I don't want to be seen as a way, like, I need to stop that. Because, you know, all the celebrities be like, because I didn't, like, you know, I got famous, I didn't care what people thought about me, I stepped outside the box, I did this and that, and this and this and that, and I just be like, you don't like me, why don't you like me? Please like me. But at the same time, sometimes I'm not. Like certain things I just don't do. I mean, like certain things I just do It's just me, and it's probably never going, not never, but it's probably not gonna change until I feel like not doing it no more. Like, this is how I blend my foundation. Take, press it in the skin, press it in the skin, and press it in the skin. Sometimes you just gotta, I gotta do this so y'all can see that I'm not like trying to be white or nothing.
African American? Never felt that, never heard of that, never tasted that, never smelled that. Caucasian, I don't know.
Okay, let me just talk more poetry stuff because that's probably what I'm gonna title this video. Okay, so saw bottles on the table. She must think I'm a rapper. She must think that I'm bossy. She must think I'm an idiot. Yeah, I think this looks like, cause this is gonna actually look like, I don't look like white. So that looks white. Man's not hot, man's dapper. This and I'm like as far as titles or as far as claiming my wins. And also, not only do I not claim it like myself, like say like, hey, I'm so and so, I'm the white girl. I also don't like not that I don't like it, but sometimes I don't like when other people say it for me. Cause like I said, then there's that level of expectation. And then sometimes, I mean, no one's at there 100% at all times. So sometimes it's just like somebody introduces me as that. And then it's just like, what if I flop? What if I flop and then people are like, you the one. Like you're the girl that they talking about. You. That's embarrassing. Like, that's embarrassing for real. Says she want a baller, says she want an M-boy, says she want to have a pull up in the 18 plate right now. I don't think that will matter. Now I'm taking, that was the Maybelline Fit Me in medium deep 30. Now I'm taking a black opal medium at 400. But they like to, excuse me. So I don't have a bridge in my nose. It's just like this part. And this part has been looking real big these last couple days. But anyway, so to make a bridge, or if you have a big nose and you want it to not look like a big nose, you take your little loose powder, or your powder you used to set under your eye. Put it right on the side. I mean, even though I don't really have a prominent bridge, I can feel where I want it to be. I mean, where it is, or I feel where I want it to be. If you got a big nose, if you like, I want my nose to be here, put that powder right on the edge of where you want your nose to be. See, for demonstration purposes, I'm gonna use my ColourPop banana powder, no filter setting powder. Another thing you can do is take a darker brown. I'm trying to go softly. Start from your brow and you just the tip that my mentor gave me was whatever you're writing about, right? Or like whatever your metaphor is. If you write in metaphor style, some people just write like, I said what I said and I said what I said and that's it. But I write metaphors because I'm childish. And oh, so what I was saying earlier is I used to be like gangster Dr. Seuss. That was the term that we used, which was for me was not it. Like I knew it was not it. Yeah, so what you do is whatever your thing is, like let's say clowns. you make a word bank of everything you feel like relates to clowns. Or like I did a Halloween. I made a word bank about Halloween stuff. So jack-o'-lanterns, costumes, anyway. So yeah, make a word bank. That's a pro tip. Okay, so idioms. I don't know if y'all know what that means. I didn't know what it meant for a long time. I think it means like a common phrase or saying. So like a dog eat dog world, that's an idiom. Idioms, apparently, okay, so you know how like when people are learning English, since in everyday speak most Americans are using idioms. Like, did somebody know, like we know what you mean. Like if I say, yeah, it's a dog eat dog world out here, like it's not like, oh, what, dogs don't eat dogs. But for somebody who don't speak English, they're like, what are you talking about? Or like that only speaks English in the formal sense. So it's basically like slang. It's not slang, but it's like slang, sayings. What's another word for slang? Colloquialisms. I really like that word. My grandpa would say it a lot. Colloquialisms. Anyway, so words like that, kind of, if you're learning American English, kind of good to know as well, because we use a lot of them when we, or Americans use a lot of them when we speak, instead of just using words as their meaning. Shorty trying to get herself sponsored. See, that's what I mean, my face is big, but I didn't contour yet. I should have. I need to. I need. Anyway, so since they have to learn that, there are a lot of websites that if you search a word and say idioms behind it, or no, I did colors. So for colors, I searched color idioms, and I was ready to spill all this stuff. I was gonna be so mad. If you search color idioms, there's a whole bunch of things that'll pop up, and it's like it'll be like, some of the websites will be like English learning, like idioms about colors. So it'll tell you like what they mean, phrases mean. So if it fits into what you're saying, there you go. So I probably cut this next part out, or like I probably cut the last like 10 minutes of this out. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to edit 2 hours again. But cause I'm ready to just like finish stuff up, come back, be cuter than I am right now. Boom. So this is like the finished look, whatever. Let me get my hair out. So you know, we got the, y'all see what's going on. Like, I'm giving you a real like real Tina Turner thing. Like Tina Turner party, that's what she did. That's what she came to do.
Yes, I wanted to. Bubble gum down my throat, and it's a curse, but my